boxes in there, dude, so I can throw that shit on and roll out, bitch, with my fucking Arsenal AK.
See, I'm carrying my fucking bow. I don't give a shit. Y'all do your thing. You're gonna run out of bullets. I got a bow. I can retrieve my ammo.
But you know what? I will probably kill enough motherfuckers on the way that I'll pick up enough ammo.
You would hope.
You
would hope. Well, let's be honest. Come on.
Okay, yeah.
End of the world, man. You're not gonna find what you think you're gonna find.
No, you're right. And we all have that grandiose. We've talked about it before.
Oh yeah, it's
that grandiose fucking feeling that like you're gonna just be.
I don't need to store
John
food.
Wick.
I know where my neighbor is.
Yeah.
No,
Viking raid shit and all that, but
I mean, I may do that. It's in my blood.
I'm cool with raiding. Oh, that brings up a good point. Do you ever watch the Doomsday Prepper shit on Discovery? Or it's on Netflix now, I think.
I don't, because they show those guys in such a bad light as fucking Looney Tunes.
Right, they do.
And I mean, okay, granted, to some extent, they probably fucking are loons. I don't doubt that. But man, a documentary makes people seem so much more insane than they actually are.
Yeah,
it's editing. I get it. Like, but we're gonna edit this shit so we seem smarter than we are.
No,
well, not you, but
fuck off. No, but there was an episode on there where it was like the Raiders, right? Like this whole episode on these guys that were like, yeah, we're just gonna raid shit, right?
Like Fallout style.
Yeah, but dude got hemmed up because he was. He was not allowed to own firearms.
Well, of course.
And they got him on Discovery Channel, like, running drills and shit with his homies.
Alright, so here's the thing. If you run a gun shop, let's see, how many Discovery Channel shows now? What, 3?
Yeah.
Fucking went upside down?
Yeah. Sons of Guns, or was that?
Sons of Guns was that one dude. Joe Mo is a great guy. He was the actual FFL, but the other dude was a piece of shit. Yeah, like the main dude in the show.
He was a petty, right? He ended up being a...
No, that was the other show. The one in Colorado.
Yeah. He ended up being a kitty diddler or something.
Yeah, like his daughter or something. Off.
Yeah.
Do not. I'm not disparaging anybody, internet world, fucking, because I don't know the details.
You're not disparaging people to diddle their daughters?
Oh, I'll disparage the fuck out of them.
Okay, I just wanted to...
Because fuck those guys. But we don't know the details off the top of our heads.
No.
And I'm not trying to get sued.
Yo, you're right. 100%.
So, fuck you and your fucking morals. No,
you're right. And
it's just like,
that's a big deal.
God, like if you ever have the inkling to say, hey, I run a gun shop, I'm gonna have a fucking Discovery Channel show, now you're fucked.
Yeah, don't do it.
You're just going to jail.
Yeah.
Like, let's face it. Unless you like jail, then have fun. I did not enjoy
it. Yeah. So,
I mean, it was an experience, but I'd never gone for gun shit. Never went for a felony.
Stupid kid shit.
Yeah. There were kids involved. No, I'm joking.
Fuck. This just took a downward spiral, like, quick.
No, you playing it on your fucking phone is a downward spiral.
I'm looking for something.
You are not.
I am.
You're diddling your phone. Talk about diddling.
Stop it.
Why? That is literally my job. That's the only reason I'm here. Well, no, it is my house.
Yep.
Or fucking apartment. What?
1 3/4 inch shotgun shells.
Love them.
Were just SAMI approved.
Wait, they've been on the market for 2 years and they're SAMI approved now?
Federal owned the.
That's.
Yeah.
Alright, so first off, obviously a much lower charge.
But the velocities are higher than buckshot.
The velocities are fucking insane,
dude.
So you got
like,
more of them in there?
Yeah, it's a shorty shotgun shell, dude. 1 inch and 3/4 12 gauge shell.
So it's in reality it's still a 12 gauge. It's built for like the Shockwave, the Mossberg, the little tiny the firearm. That's not a shotgun. It's not anything. So you can fit like 9 in one of those tubes instead of 4.
4, yeah, something like that.
So they're great. They're cool. But I mean, the kind of marketed purpose of the Shockwave or the firearm is for home defense. Mm-hmm. So through these tiny shells, when you add, what is it, like 600 feet per second in velocity? I mean, it's really hot.
It goes up a lot.
It destroys. Well, and they only sell them in bird, right?
No,
they sell them in buck. Okay, that's right. They're in buck.
There's like 7.5,
and there are slugs too.
There are slugs, and there's buck.
So it completely destroys the purpose of home defense, which you want the projectile to stop in the drywall, which a hollow point 223 stops much faster than a 12 gauge with double aught buck anyway. Yeah. So you take that double aught, you add velocity, it's going through fucking walls. It's going through the fucking siding. It's going through doors. Like it's an awful idea. I love it.
I'm all for it.
I fucking love it. I am all for it. But I mean, where we live, fine. I don't have a fucking neighbor. Yeah. What? He's my closest neighbor, and he's 1,000 yards away.
Yeah, but fuck him.
Yeah, my rangefinder doesn't pick up your house, so yeah, you're at least 1,000.
I say 50 cal for home security.
Always.
Fuck Ray's house.
No, let's go 50 Beowulf, just for fun,
dude. That is a legit.
It really
is.
I
will tell you, that is a legit home defense round.
It absolutely is. If you could find it, if you could find a 12.7 hollow point, it would be a great home defense.
What's the grain on a 50 Beowulf? Like 230?
No, much higher.
Really?
They're. Oh god, I'm gonna fuck this up. I don't know off the top of my head.
That's why I got the computer open.
Yeah. So I believe they're somewhere around 350.
Really?
I mean, they're heavy. They're very similar to like 458 SOCOM, which is holy shit. 458s, you wouldn't believe the weights you can get those in.
Yeah.
That's a thumping son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But the majority of it is sold as like the Lehigh penetrators and all the shit that you would not want to use for home defense.
Right.
And you don't want it in a short barrel anyways. Well, I mean,
unless you set it up for a home defense gun, you know?
I mean, you could, but you'd really want to run a can on that. That shit will shake walls. It will break glass. I mean, oh man, I do love a good 458.
It would destroy your ears. Which that kind of brings up another stupid point. So, 385 grains.
Yeah.
For the 50 Beowulf.
See, I said 350. I was close.
Yeah.
So that's one brand.
So here's two frames of thought on this.
Oh,
right?
shit.
And I've heard both. I don't know which one I agree with yet, right?
I'll tell you the right answer.
So, suppressors for home defense, right? So one rule of thought is, listen, I don't want to blow out my eardrums in my house.
I agree, yeah, fair.
The other is, I want my neighbors to hear that I'm blowing off fucking rounds.
All right, so...
And I want them on the phone.
We literally today spent a lot of time with a suppressor.
Right.
I won't do that because you're going to bitch about it. Anyway, so what's the biggest thing we found about noise with a suppressor?
It's not quiet.
They're not quiet, but they are quiet until they break the sonic barrier. So muzzle velocity, they don't. So when we dump them into a berm at
5 feet,
even with a fucking 22, So,
they're not. It's got to make that sonic crack. It's got to reach that point. Yeah.
So if I'm dumping rounds with my 7.5 in this house, this dude, fucking 1,000 yards away, is still gonna hear it.
Yeah.
With a
You're right.
So unless you're shooting maybe 45, maybe it could be quiet enough. You're literally just saving your own ears because we shot everything and everything was hearing safe.
Yeah. So here's the deal. So there was a defensive shooting,
and also your suppressor's going to jail again.
Right. So this guy, somebody broke into his house, right? Middle of the night, dumped some rounds into these fuckers, gave them the room temperature challenge.
Yeah.
Cop showed up, right? His ears are ringing because he let off rounds in the house. Can't hear, right?
Yep.
So he's standing at the doorway with the cops like yelling at him, "Hey, put down your gun, put down your gun." All this dude is hearing is fucking ding.
Okay, so first thing, Cop showed up. They're rolling code for.
Right. He should have been
dumped that goddamn gun.
Right.
Put his hands up.
Yep.
Should have not. Right. That should have never been an issue.
But so the rest of the story is stress. I mean that adrenaline dump, all that other shit. Right. Your ears are ringing. So anyway, he did not comply, and ended up bad for him. He got smoked in his own doorway.
So. Now, the one time I see that scenario going the right way is if he's still fucking trained on that guy.
Right. But
if he's, if the guy is still alive or you're applying medical assistance, which I hate to say it, but you fucking should.
You got to.
You
put holes in somebody, you gotta fix them, man.
You gotta attempt. Unless you put, 12 into his face and then, what's the fucking point?
Tourniquet his neck. I mean, just try to show that you did something.
I offered to do that to you today when you had a little fucking bitch scratch. I had my tourniquet right there. Anyway. But no, alright, so cops roll up, running code 4.
Yeah, lights blaring.
Fucking dump your shit. Put your fucking foot on the dude's neck.
Yeah.
Now this is not. Do not call me fucking about legal advice. I don't. Fuck you.
We are not lawyers.
No, God.
We've said it before. We'll say it again.
Spend too much time with lawyers as it is. Anyway, just I know it's stress. It's anxiety. It's a fucking awful situation. Worst. Well, one of the worst you could ever imagine. But man, you see those lights coming? Dump your shit.
Yeah.
Fucking throw the holster on the ground,
or go back into the holster. Whatever. Just put it away.
Do not fucking train your shit. If they are there and you already dumped the guy and disarmed him, shot him, whatever, him, her, it, zim, whatever the fuck they call it. Fucking let that shit go, man. That's got to be. You know what? Here's a thought. Drills should be run that way. Just a thought. Just fucking random beer thought.
Explain.
All right, so
give me a drill.
All right, so many of our drills are drawing from concealment, shooting. Not even fully punched out, right?
Right.
So you could add a scenario to that fucking drill. You see lights. We put up fucking fake lights. I don't care. You can do that shit on your phone.
Yeah.
Dump your shit. Learn that, man. Just
it's a good point.
Put it into your brain that, the fuzz is rolling. Dump your shit. Don't get shot.
Yeah.
You just shot somebody? God forbid. Or whatever you fucking believe in. Dump your shit. Leave it alone, man. Just keep yourself from getting killed after you just had to do something that you don't want to do.
Yeah. And we everybody trains to end the threat, right?
That's the thing. You follow the threat to the ground. It's the same as shooting clays.
Yeah.
You follow the clay to the ground. You follow the biggest piece to the ground. You follow... What do you want to call it? The victim to the ground?
Yeah. I mean, you end that fucking threat. You shoot until it's not moving anymore.
Right. And even when it's not moving, you stay trained. And when the lights show up, dump it.
And so at that point, dude, I
said, throw that shit in the ground. Who cares?
You've secured that bad guy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's...
Victim was the wrong word, by the way.
He's down. If he had a firearm, you've secured that firearm.
Yep. Disarm yourself when the lights show up.
Holster it, man, or like Mark says, dump the mag.
Clear it, fucking lock it.
I actually saw there was a video too. Like I mentioned before, I spend a lot of time watching defensive videos or defensive shootings.
Because you need a hobby.
And so there was actually one where this guy guy comes in and robs a deli or like a restaurant or something. Dude comes in to rob it. Guy smokes this guy quick, right? Legal concealed carrier. Dude falls, whatever. He grabs the guy's gun, puts it on the counter, and then he drops his mag, clears his gun, puts it on the counter of the restaurant, and waits for the cops to come. Cops come in. He's got his arms up. He turns around and everything. Lets the cops see that he's the good guy. That's the right way to do that shit.
Yeah.
Well, and like you said, the stress, the whole fucking situation is gonna fuck everything.
Oh yeah.
But that's why we practice.
Yeah.
That's why we dump mags and reload. I have so many scratches and shit on my mags for a gun I'm probably never going to use. Right. Well, I mean, I use it because that fucking thing's